Bright Suns, Far Hill Fantasy Football League, welcome. We're trying to get this 2020 season started. There's a lot of things in the world that are trying to fight against us, but we're trying to get it started. Here comes Lauren. So I'm just going to kind of lay some stuff out to get us going for the 2020 season, and I'm going to plan as if it's happening until they yoink the rug out from underneath me. So here we go. 2020 season, still coming up, forthcoming dates. August 1st is our drawing for division alignment. That will still happen on August 1st, probably something about the noon, I don't know, about this time of the day. 9, late morning, early afternoon. So that will still happen. Draft date is still Saturday, August 29. My house, I guess the time will be to be determined, but I would guess an early afternoon set for that. I would make this a priority. I'm telling you the date now. Put it on the calendar. Make it a priority to be there. This is the 25th year of the league. I want as many people physically able to be there. Physically able to be here. I want it here. So, miles away, flights, driving 2 hours, whatever. Try and be here. But put it on the calendar. If you cannot be here, I'm gonna hopefully get a Zoom channel or chat thing open up so everybody who's not able to be here can still be here. So look for that. We'll talk more about that, probably about the division alignment video. Holds. I'm not going to go through the big long list right now here on July, whatever it is, 12. I'm not going to do it, or 14. Today's 14. Yeah, so I'm not going to go through the big long list. If you need to know what your hold is, look at your lineup for last year and then bounce it off of what, then ask me if that person can or cannot be held by you, because I do have that list. It is right next to me, but I'm just not going to run down it because I'm trying not to have a 10-minute video. The draft order, it's on the website. Go to last year's website, go to this year's, and you'll see the draft order. I know JJ's 1, and I'm picking 10. There. So there's that. I do have a league poll out there in light of everything going on. Okay, you're being silly. Thank you. Someone's being silly. So league poll is out there. Just the question is, should we add 3 more roster spots in light of all the COVID-19 things and someone getting a COVID-19 mid-season and have to be down for 2 weeks. And then there's a series of people that are down for 2 weeks. And so the question is, should we expand the roster limits from 15 to 18 for the season? And that is this season only. After this, vaccine and things, we'll go back to our normal 15. But expand it by 3. So it's a yes or it's a no. 3 spots. We'll still have a 14-round draft, and then you get your 1 hold, so you'll still come out of the draft with 15 players, depending on what you did with draft picks. But going into the season, we'll have it up to 18. Deadline for this is the hold deadline, which is Wednesday, August 26th at 8 p.m. So that's the deadline for this poll. Majority will rule. And I am the tiebreaker. I will not vote for this, but I'll tell you right now, I'm for it. So there's that. So 2 people vote and 1 goes both ways, and I'm going to be for it, and that's going to be what it is, 2-1. So just FYI there. So to get to that, go to the communications on the top toolbar. You'll see league polls. Go there, and you should be able, you'll be able to see it from there and go ahead and vote. So there's that. And also another question I'm going to throw out and start thinking about is, what do we do if the season is canceled after week? I mean, if it's canceled, pretty much, what do we do? This is a super season. There's a lot of money on the line. And I'd like to pay out said money on this season. But if they cancel the entire season, we move it to 2021, the super season-wise. It'd be, sad. But we'll move it to 2021, but what if we get to week 10 and then they cancel the whole thing? What do we do? So start thinking about those answers. That is a draft day, kind of thing we'll do before we get drafting. So when I put the time out, we'll have some time beforehand that we can have these discussions before we actually start drafting. So there's that. So that's all I'm going to do right now. I'm pretty much assuming everyone's coming back that's in it this year or last year, because there's a gigaton of money on the line this year, and it's the super season. It's the 25th league, 25 years of the league. I do have gifts to commemorate the 25th year of the league, so I would show up at the draft so you can get yours. So everyone's got one of those coming. Just as basically it's a thank you for me that you've been a part of. A lot of you guys have been a part of it for most of the years. Is 3 or 4 that have made it the whole 25 years, and that's Hauser, Jim, Chris, and myself. Yeah, I believe are the only real 4 that made it all 25. Garen's been out, Roger's been out. My dad missed the first 2 years, or else he's made it the rest of the way. So yeah, so it's just a thank you for everybody. This is one of those passion things, and I just want to say thank you to all the people that have got this league to this far, and hopefully we can run off 25 more. All right, so that's all I got. I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, we got another month or so before we get going. Hopefully camps come in at the end of the month here. Keep our fingers crossed that they don't shut this thing down. With that, I'm out of here because Lauren's coming back.